We are very happy to be a co-host of this event. I was just sharing with Mr. Pradeep Chandra, who actually asked me to do this and be a partner for this, and I readily agreed because the amount of support the AP government has given the company and the industry here is fantastic. We've never been a part of the BioAsia system. This is our first time, and we are very happy to be working with all the people here. I must say that, the pharmaceutical industry which I represent has done great service not only to the country but to the world, particularly in making drugs affordable. And all of this started in this state. The API revolution started in this particular city. IDPL started here, became it was a pioneering effort in this country to make actives with Russian help. And then the industry flourished around IDPL. Many people like Dr. Reddy, who were trained in IDPL, came out, became entrepreneurs. And then many people from various companies went and started, and it all mushroomed. As a result of this, India has become a leading exporter of APIs, has gone vertical, integrated into formulations, become a leading supplier of generics to the world, and helping countries everywhere in bringing down their healthcare costs. And this is a very underappreciated success story. IT gets all the publicity, and rightfully so, they've contributed a lot. But after IT, I think the pharmaceutical industry has been a shining example of success in this country. And this couldn't have happened without, like you mentioned, an ecosystem that developed around IDPL in the beginning, then went beyond, and the government has done a great job in supporting all of us, encouraging us, and creating this supportive ecosystem. And events like these strengthen the industry overall, strengthen the city, strengthen the economy, and overall, while you don't see immediate financial benefits, in the long term, the impact on the economy is tremendous. And that's why I think, we are very happy to be helping in our own small way this event. Coming to, the industry itself, biotechnology. The power of biotechnology is not fully understood. What we do in India is a little bit of biotechnology. We do some therapeutics, some vaccines, some recombinant drugs, and use fermentation to produce some chemicals. But really, if you take the broad realm of biotechnology, it's almost like science fiction. 20 years ago, if somebody told you that there will be driverless cars, you would have laughed. It's become a reality now. If somebody told you that we're going to be growing body parts in a beaker today and use them for transplants, I'm sure many of you won't believe this. But I almost know that this is going to happen. And there's enough work being done in stem cell research to grow body parts that, in the near future, you'll see transplants being carried out without having to wait in line for donors. That's going to revolutionize medicine. 3D printing, you'll have bones being printed in a 3D printer and replaced as spares. Synthetic biology will dramatically change the economics of producing many complex materials, and new materials will be created with synthetic biology. The products which require very high intensity in terms of chemistry, energy intensity, material intensity will be replaced by synthetic biology processes, which will make it much more efficient. The genome, which has been mapped and which today's the price of mapping your genome has come down so much, that information can be used to treat people in a much more effective way. Today, drugs are developed by statistically testing them across large numbers of populations, and it's an averaging effort. On average, it works. But we are not averages. Each of us is distinct. We have our own different metabolism, different genome, and all of that will require drugs to be tailored for you. And this is possible today. And people can predict with your genome what drug will work for you, what won't work for you. And hence there will be much more tailored medicine. Computational power combined with, digital devices, your telephone, your cell phone, all of this is going to revolutionize how, health will be managed in the future. So it's a very exciting industry. It sounds like science fiction, but all of this is in the realm of the possible. And we in the industry are very, very excited that we are living in a time of fantastic change, and it's going to transform our lives, our society, how medicines will be discovered, how we will live our lives. So I think it's very important to have sessions like these where you bring together academicians, industry, regulators to debate, very, very interesting topics like this. The impact that we create is underappreciated. For example, the healthcare spend in India by government is, I don't know if it's 2% or something like that, right? Yeah. So a comparable number in even emerging economies is high single digits. So a lot of this has been possible because of the vibrance of the local industry in bringing costs down of medicines, making them more affordable, launching the most, and of course the government of India's posture on keeping patents, product patents in abeyance for some time, helped the industry bring down costs of medicines. Today, Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, most of Africa depends on antiviral medicines made from India, from Hyderabad, to meet their healthcare needs. If they had to pay innovator prices, no patient would have been able to afford this kind of treatments. Even Brazil threatened the abeyance of the Patents Act to bring down their AIDS medicines costs. There are many things we have done which have really made a huge difference to the whole world. And this, I think, is underappreciated because Indian industry has been at the center of all this, developing technologies, supplying products worldwide. And, Mani made a comment about how their company is helping accelerate innovation in the industry. The large pharma model of putting in a lot of money and going after blockbusters has failed. So innovation has to become more distributed, and companies like GVK have done that. They've helped many companies discover drugs at a far lower cost than that would have happened in the West. So a lot of contributions of the industry have not been recognized truly. And that is the point I made. That's an opinion again. So again, we are happy to be hosting this and co-hosting this, and thank you very much for giving us this opportunity.